You are now entering the Ministry of Madness. Please remember that this is strictly an 18+ channel with adult content and views. People's views are their own and no responsibility is held by the host. Please leave now or forever hold your piss. There is no room here for snowflakes or degenerates to get to fuck or get a kick right in the cunt. Thanks.
Morning. Morning, chat. Morning. Hey, Kipper was first. Morning, Lottie. Morning, Tob. Morning, Glenda. Morning, Paul. Morning, Belfast. Morning, Glenda. Morning, Louise. Morning, Susan. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, a little bit of a song there for my special precious. I know I do like taking the piss out of him, but I also don't like seeing anybody in that state, really. I'll have a laugh at his expense, but I won't push too hard. I jumped on Jason's this morning and knew nothing about. Morning, Uncle John. Yeah, he asked my opinion on the Winkle, and I know fuck all. I was off. Morning, John and Kendra. I was off by 8:30 last night, and I didn't get up till 8:30 this morning, which ain't like me. I wasn't asleep the whole time. Obviously, I was watching some Netflix for a couple of hours, and then tossed and turned for an hour to get the fucking sleep, but still had a good sleep for me. So all funky refreshed this morning. Morning, Big G. Nothing wrong with Able Society. You don't want to say that in the presence of like the Mighty Spunkfish or something. He'll show you the elbow. Morning, Tob.
Aye, Minstrel. Good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Good. Just the way we like it, mate. Yeah, so fucking I got up this morning. I went to boxing, not the capital fight, the fucking one on Sky Showcase last night.
Oh, the Chamberlain fight, was it?
Yeah, and fucking what you call it? It was shit, you know, that main event was fucking shit. The two undercard before it all were meant. Fucking little wars. But anyway, I popped on Marks last night for Bath. And then I fucked off to watch the box, and then when it finished, or halfway through that fucking maybe the main event, I popped back on. I thought I'll go on. I seen Crinkle, and I thought, fuck, I'm not going on there, man. He's a fucking. And then I popped in Jason's this morning, and I was going to say to Jason because I timed him out in Paul's by accident, and I'm going to say I didn't mean to time it out, and then I heard them on about Mark, and I was like, I went and searched for him. He's fucking gone. You know what I mean? So, my thinking was this. Did he get kicked off? Was he upset on Marks? And then he's fucking done that? Because it doesn't have to be. There's a few of them, but, you know, my money'd go on Crinkle, man. Fucking dog.
Yeah. I think it was him. What Jason was saying, I think it was blatantly him. I think Mark kicked him backstage at some point and then brought him back on and then told everyone to behave themselves while he made his way home on his scooter or whatever, or his bike. That's when it happened. So when he laid some trust on some people, you know. But that's the gist I've got of it from Jason. Jason just wanted my opinion a little bit on, you know, Crinkle, but he sort of knows my opinion on Crinkle. He just sort of wanted my input on, you know, why I thought that Crinkle would do it after being let on, and you know, he's that childish that just putting him backstage would have been enough for him.
He harbours resentments. Yeah. That's why he harbours resentments, mate, and he's a horrible individual, mate. And you know what? He's another one like AJ. I used to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I think to myself, not just until now, but anyway, a couple that I've given benefit. Then I think, why did you? What the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? And Crinkle said, I'm number one top of the fucking list to get. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and do you know what it is? You're right, mate. If I seen Crinkle, right, like I did last night, I just fuck off, mate, because I know he's just a fucking pure, straight up and down, inside out, wrong bro. He's a wrong even that stuff that I know, like me and Michelle and that, right? Not at bad words, but little ones back and forth and that, right? But you know, even that stuff that he said about Michelle C's fucking kids and all that, man, or grandkids or whoever they were. You know what I mean? And when I asked him on my panel, why would you say? Well, I knew it'd get to them, and I thought, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
I got loads of stick for when I first came into doing these lives or even coming on panels and that. I got a lot of stick for giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I did a few times, and a lot of stick for giving him the benefit of the doubt. And I very quickly learned that he's a very vindictive person, and very, for a man of his age and supposedly of his, like, if you believe him, is fucking, sort of.
We know he's caliber, don't we? We know he's caliber.
He's full of shit. He's just a horrible, spiteful. He acts like a 12-year-old child that, you've nicked their shiny fucking Pokemon off him or something. That's what he's.
And then you know what, Ministry? Sorry, go, bro. But listen, and then is it, and I wouldn't wish this on anyone, but sexual deviance, maybe I would like. But we know he's lost his eye, right, in a pub and that. And then you'd ask you, and then is it any wonder, bro? Is it any wonder, the stuff he's doing online? If you're doing anything like that in pubs, like not palm bombing, but the way he carries himself and the way he fucking goes on and thinks he's this and thinks he's that. I'm surprised that's all he did lose, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, DT put he was apparently he was losing a debate to Jim, correct, not political, and he didn't like it.
Right. You know what I mean? And pussy hole, man. He's a straight up and down pussy hole, man. And I fucking kicked myself, man, with a few of them that I've given benefits of the doubt, like AJ, Crinkle, Zara, just to name a couple. But listen, it is what it is. But yeah, do you know, I was only saying to Mark as well, fucking take them, because he leaves them up, take them down, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because do you know what it is? Ministry, I don't know why now, I always say this, I don't know why, but I had Mark wrong, mate. And do you know, when I sat and watched, I thought, he's not a bad kid, man. One of the best, mate. Truth talker, tell you what it is. Won't fucking fall in line. If you come on here now and me and you had an opinion and we like fucking can't understand your opinion, Mark, he wouldn't fucking fall, he wouldn't fall in line with me and you. He'd stick to his guns, mate.
No, he wouldn't.
You know what I mean? You can't beat that quality in a person, bro.
No. That's one of the reasons, I like him. And I would never chastise him for having anybody on, because I'm of the sort of belief that, I'll have whoever I want on, whoever I want in the chat. And, so be it. I seem to get a bit more stick than Mark, say, for having or letting certain people on in the past. But that's because,
you only get stick if you let it get to your ministry. I've been saying, mate,
closer to that will really chastise you is the thing, isn't it? People.
Yeah, but listen, bro, it's like this, right? There's individuals that I will not let on my panel, right? And if I come in here and you've let them on, ministry, I wouldn't dare judge you for that, mate. At the end of the day, if a Crinkle's one, I wouldn't stay about, but I wouldn't give you grief for it and say what you're having him on for. Do you know what I mean, bro? It is what it is.
Yeah, I won't join a panel if he's on there. But I also will not. I used to leave if he turned up, even in the chat.
I did last night.
I didn't want to engage with him. But now, if I'm on a panel and he joins, like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or whatever, I was on Shady's and he jumped on and I didn't leave, and I did sit there and sort of have a chat with him for half hour and everyone else on the panel. But I didn't make a point of shouting, "Yeah, fucking wrong and bastard," and leaving. I just sort of, I just thought, I'll sit here a minute. I'll just sit for half hour. I'll have a chat and then just leave gracefully, But I will not join a panel if he's there already. No chance.
He's very childish, is Crinkle, and he's very childish, man.
He's probably one of the only people on here, Tob. Him and the shit pit, who I won't really talk to, but I do let on, and I'm civil, very civil with him. But Crinkles, he really gets under my fucking skin, and he's the sort of person I want to shout at, and that's not me.
Terry Tibbs is doing a bit of a projection. Still projecting Terry Tibbs, man. But I can show beat the kid. Listen, JT, I hope he has just parked it. I hope he has parked it because I think it'd be a big loss, Mark. To be fair.
I think the scariest thing is I think is there's people waiting to report this shit,
Well, listen, man. Do you know what it is, Ministry? Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm fucking passionate about it, right? Yeah. Listen, bro. If they're going to grass to YouTube, that tells me I don't give a fuck how you fucking dress it up and say this and say that, right? If you fucking run to YouTube, you're on the popo, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, and fucking convince me different, but you won't. No one will convince me different. If they're running a fucking YouTube, mate, they've got speed dial, and when it all goes wrong and all that, man, fucking, we love the paw. Do you know what I mean? How man? Fucking hell, man.
Yeah,
sort it out, man.
Crinkle's got his supporters, and no doubt if he sent out a text,
do you know his supporters? Do you know his supporters?
There'd be people waiting to report Mark.
They're not even real. They're not even real, bro. That's his other accounts, man. So it looks as though he's got friends. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not in the chat no more, Terry. Man, you talk waffle, bro. You sell fake news, man. I'm not into fake news, mate. That's what the BBC and ITV offer that shit, man. Saying that much match of the day, like, to be fair. That's the only thing I do watch on the BBC. I'm out the chat, bro. I'm out the chat. I'll only say it in Ministry, and I still won't address you anyway, man. You're irrelevant, bro. To be fair. To be real. Yeah, it's a shame about Mark, isn't it, man? I like Mark.
Yeah.
I was talking to him, and he was, I don't know how he was saying, I'm fucking not sure if he was saying it, like, if his account went, if he'd make an up one, I hope he does. And I don't get on many of these lives, because it's on a night, and it's like me and Mrs. Tobin at the time and that, do you know what I mean? So I don't really get on. And Rons, I don't mind Master Ron as well, to be fair. I know he's got his haters and all that. I know, but you know what it is, Sparks? Do you know, I'm only surmising here, but listen, when people tell me, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, that makes me be very defiant, right? And I will do this and I will do that. You know what I mean? Maybe Mark, like, what it is, you fucking, I don't want to, like, sound fucking rude, but it's sort of like, and listen, I've been guilty of it in the past, like, way back when. And it's like, as though, oh, Mark, the fucking dictate. Oh, you can have on your panel, Ministry. Do you know the fucking Mark? I know, anyone to dictate, bro.
No,
do you know what I mean? We can only do ourselves, can't we? And at the end of the day,
yeah,
it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
A long time ago, I wanted to do
now you've let me fucking secret out. Not that I didn't know, like, pretend, wink, nod, and all that. I'd do anything to you anyway, Mel, but I wouldn't do that.
Morning, social. Yeah, there's been a
what a bit of an apology to the fucking Princess Angela as well, But I'll save that for later. But yeah, all went off yesterday, in the street. I don't know if you were in. All went off yesterday, all because I wasn't talking about anyone's private life. I was just talking about auditing.
Yeah.
And then it all went off, man, and people started getting defensive because I was saying that, like, there was people on the inside and all that brought him down and were conspiring and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, fucking society gets fucking all defensive, and then that makes me think, wow, why are you getting defensive, man? What nail have I hit on the head there, like? You know what I mean?
I did a bit of it. I was in and out. My missus was on.
It was fucking madness, bro.
I was in and out. And I was watching now, and I came back in at one point, and so I commented, "What the fuck have I missed?" Because it had gone from sort of you and Rach chill, just chatting away, and then it was fucking, I don't know, it was like World War III in there, to be honest.
It took me. It was a. It took me. I was took aback. I thought, where did that come from, bro? And then he starts saying, right. So I said, this Live Free was the best, one of the best auditors out there, if not the best. Right. At the end of the day, he was good at what he done when he went to prisons and all that, police stations, right? And then I said that about people holding on to his coattails and all that to build a YouTube channel. You know, I even said in a way, right, if it wasn't for Live Free, I wouldn't be here, right? And I said, what it is, I'm not saying that it's bad that people hung on to his coattails. I said you could call that like fucking I forgot the words I was saying, but you could say that was quite clever or fucking youth your initiative or it was very screwed, you know what I mean? And then I said, and there was people who set him up. And once I said that, mate, he started saying, fucking start going off and saying I was manipulating people. And I thought, wow, bro, do you even know what manipulation means, mate? And then he said I was talking in riddles.
I didn't think you were sort of addressing Jamie, to be honest.
You know what I mean? It's madness, though, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't think you were sort of poking any of it at Jamie, but then I still don't know anything about Live Free really, apart from he got arrested in Wales and it was a bit of naughtiness. That's about it, you know. It's only
it was all madness.
Naughty when he's poked his head back up, you know. So you know, I know nothing about all this sort of shit. You know, I was late to the party. You know, as far as auditing goes, I was real late to the party because, you know, it's your audits, Bear's audits, and a few others that I sort of gravitated towards rather than diving right in, if you know what I mean.
No, Glenda. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. I don't think so. But yeah, what it is, mate, it was all a setup. Not that day, because it was like off the cuff where they went, but they were fucking conspiring behind the scene. Believe when you know, you know. But I wasn't even on about fucking Jamie, and I thought, where the fuck does that come from, man? You know what I mean? Swiftly moving on, Mel said, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
No, he's not back, Glendon, not as far as I know, anyway.
Oh, there's some song lyrics there, methinks.
You could say it was Texas held up as a fucking Messiah as well, couldn't you? To be fair. Couldn't we?
Yeah, I think so. What I've sort of seen and heard about him is another one I haven't watched, or you know, when people were saying, "Oh, he's over on TikTok and he's doing this and that," and I didn't even look.
Listen, to be fair to Buzz, right?
He's not on any YouTube channel that he's got either.
Yeah, he's not my cup of tea, Buzz. But listen, you could class him as an entertainer, and he's good at what he does. You know, people call him a scammer. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he's not neither. Because you know what? When it's all said and done, I don't know him in the street. All I know is what I've seen.
Yeah.
Like the rest of us, you know. On that front, anyway. I've got my suspicions, but suspicion isn't enough, is it? To be fair.
No. I saw Precious was taking a tongue lashing on Porky's last night.
Oh, game. Was he mashed?
Yeah, he's still not compass mentis. He was on Porky's. I was watching for a little while, and he was
social.
audibly slowing down with his speech, you know. And people were taking the piss in the chat, but you could hear him slowing down, you know what I mean? On the bench. So I shouldn't snigger, but I feel for him at the minute. I know some people say, "Oh, you shouldn't," but that's just the way I am.
When he was on your panel, Ministry,
that's just the way it is. I feel other people's pain. I shouldn't, but you know.
What's the word for that now? Empathy. I know, but there's a fucking word for this, man. Not empathy. You tell me all the time. Empathic.
Yeah, empath. I am an empath, and then I sort of gravitate towards a few other on here, and AMG's one. I know he's a bit weird and wild for some people, but
We're all weird and wild in our own little way, go ministry, aren't we, bro?
Of course we are. That's why I sort of gravitate towards him. He comes on.
I like AMG, mate. A lot of time for AMG, you know.
That's why he jumped off yours the other day, not because of any sort of feeling any guilt or remorse for giving Gamer a couple of quid. He's fucking, you could see he was physically shaken by the state of Gamer and upset.
I know, I like AMG, to be fair. A lot of time for AMG. But
with me working in services, and then I've done a lot of work on boundaries and stuff, and like I know a lot about addiction, and there's a difference between helping somebody and enabling them. Like,
yeah, but sometimes people, when you enable them, they don't realise. Or
I know, well, that's what I'm saying. I've got the benefit of having all that knowledge and done all that work for myself. You know,
Big up, AMG.
You know, before I had all that training, what I did with work, I'd give somebody a tenner. You know what I mean? Thinking I was helping them when really I wasn't.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know that lab? I watched it on Yogi's, man. I watched it on Yogi's, right? And that phone call where Game was allegedly on the phone to a drug dealer. I don't believe he was on the phone to a drug dealer, mate. I really don't. Honest. Now listen, from the age of 16, well, not the age of 16, because we could just put the door for gadget and fucking sleepers or trips or whatever. But from about what, 94, 96, I phone drug dealers sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day, man, on the daily. And I just knew, no way, you're talking to any drug dealer there, mate. You know, and he sort of confirmed my belief, my fucking suspicion yesterday when he come on my live. I don't believe he was, mate. I believe it was other more.
I'm 50-50. You know, even him saying it, I had to shout at him to mute himself, and then I muted him.
Yeah, I think there was more other motives there, though.
Yeah, I haven't reviewed the video yet because YouTube have put the kibosh on it. So I can put it up, but they've asked me to review it and to review the policies. So yeah, it's private at the moment, but it will be going back up. But if you want the link for it, I can give you the link for the video anyway. I'll put it unlisted.
Well, I've seen the clip, but I think Yogi said he'd put it in a bit of a different order, because he'd done it to him, so he'd put it in a bit of a different order, and it was all right. But yeah, I don't know, it's fucking madness, and it's all really when you think about it.
Yeah.
To be fair, and you know, like you were saying that, like you feel sorry for Gabe. I've been there, man. I've fucking, you know, when it comes to addiction, mate, there's not much that I don't know, and recovery, and like tried and tried. I even said to Game, I'd go and pick him up and go to a meeting with him, you know, and then like he'd do that. What he done to you? I thought was a fucking bit of a construct. What he done to you on my lap? You're not my fucking counsellor and all, and you know what I mean. You weren't even trying to counsel him, bro, and you just fucking about. You know what it is, though. You know, when you're in active addiction and that, and people are fucking pandering to your fucking every need and all that, mate, you fucking suck it up, bro. You know what I mean? And it doesn't help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't help me. What it is, it was like, yeah, fucking hell. Self-pity, man. It's mentalist. Everyone's feeling sorry for me. You know what I mean? But in reality, I was a cunt. I didn't need no fucking sympathy, man. I needed fucking harsh reality. Fucking sort your shit out and climb out the gutter. There's no cunts helping you, mate. You didn't ask for help to get down there, is what I used to get told by my mother. You didn't ask for fucking help to get down there in the gutter, did you? I didn't think I'm fucking pulling you out, you stupid little cunt. Fucking get out yourself. And when you're there, I'll be here for you. Do you know what I mean? And looking back, right, I used to think, you fucking cunt, man, you fucking cunt. But looking back, mate, it was the best thing she could have done. You know, because if she was giving me tenors and all that, to go and fucking score and all that, ministry, I'd have probably been fucking dead. You know what I mean? It was the best thing. Tough love to call it, mate. A bit of fucking tough love, man.
Yeah, he does need a bit of it, but you know, like I said, it's just with the career I was in, and
if you always tried to help him, you know, like the DT's been about for me.
Yeah, it's
listen, like the DT in that ministry's been about for fucking ages, right? I've tried to help him. There's loads who's tried, JJ's tried, you've tried. There's fucking loads, man, who's tried to fucking reach out. Amanda, you know.
Old habits die hard with me. Yeah. Old habits die hard with me. It's you know, it's in my nature. It's it. My whole adult life, I've been looking after or caring for other people. So
I know, I get you, bro.
You know what I
Do you know
mean?
what? I wouldn't even wish. I wouldn't even wish, right? A fucking addiction on the likes of Teddy Tibbs and all that, bro. You know, because addiction ain't a nice place, and it doesn't discriminate. You know, and I wouldn't even. And I swear down, like I do. I'd like to see Gamer get well, but do you know what? No one can do it for him, mate, and he has to do it himself. And
Oh,
up
definitely.
until he realizes that, mate, it's still where he is. It's
Yeah.
simple, and that's the harsh reality, you know.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't go as far as to donate to him to enable him. You know, I wouldn't. I'd
I don't
donate
know
to
about
people
anything
who
like
do,
Belfast.
and I do giveaways, but you know, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. You know, sort of enable him to benzo himself out. But I'm sort of, my thing is, you know, yeah, get a shape on, whatever. But the down that he's got coming is going to be his biggest depressive point for, I would say, probably the time I've sort of known of him on here, which is 18 months, and he's been at some low points. But this is the worst in him. And
We've seen him Western this us, you know.
only one way to go.
We've seen him at West Points on this, to be fair. He does seem to be struggling quite a lot, like lately. But yeah, only losers use drugs, man. Could look at it that way, you know. That's one way to put it, I suppose. And only warriors get better and make a life for themselves. And then collect haters along the way. A little fucking junkie like me in recovery. Out the gutter. You know what I mean? Living rent free, man. Living rent free. Sugar free. Rent free. Mel, do you want to smoke? I'll make a smoke, babe, yeah? Yeah, I think it's a shame about Mark. Like, he was a year anyway, not was, he is fucking class. I've got a lot of time for Mark. You know what I mean? You know where he stands with people like that. And there's no better. And Jojo, love him or hate him, at least you know where you fucking stand.
Oh yeah, always know where you stand with him. Yeah, I spoke to Joe yesterday. No, I answered the phone with, "What's happening? What's up?" There's nothing up. He said. We had a little chat for half hour, as you do.
He can talk, Joe. He can talk like Jojo. But I've got a bit of time with Jojo, actually.
Yeah.
I know Joe, man. Oh man, Joe. And at first, we never really got on, me and Joe. And I've had a proper fucking. I remember, like, the first time I'd ever spoke to Joe was on SGs, and I had a proper little ding dong. I was out with one of the dogs, probably Bella. And I went, right, I'm gonna go and take the dog and I'll come back. But when I went back, he fucked off, Joe. And then, like, I didn't really fucking, our paths didn't really cross after that for ages. But then again, sitting and listening to Joe, do you know what I mean? Even people he doesn't like, is it like me, like Bear and that, I've said loads of times, I've said fucking, you know, positive stuff about Bear, even though he's a cunt. I mean, a bastard. Or both. Do you want to smoke? Yeah. It is what it is, mate. Will you put that in the bin as well, please? Thank you. So what's the plan anyway for today, Ministry?
Not a lot, just you know, not a long live or anything.
I said that yesterday.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things to do, and my missus in on her machine today, so she'll probably want to go out and get some fresh air because it's not raining. So yeah, we'll be going out at some point in the car and doing something today.
Didn't the bus crash into your van? What happened with your van, Ministry?
They wrote it off. I had to provide evidence that their coach had hit my van, which was fine, and then they dawdled on the collection of it, which meant I didn't get paid until they'd collected. So I kicked off, and I managed to get fucking like 400 quid out of them compensation.
Go on, lad.
Just by being a nuisance.
You have to,
I haven't finished with a bus company yet. I left them a few bad reviews, which they don't like, and they contacted me about a few of them and asked me to remove them, but I refused. Trustpilot removed one of them, so I've got to write some reviews about the bus company again, and then send them an email with the footage and say, look, you're a bunch of cunts, and see what they say. I'm not finished with them yet.
So what, have you got a car now and not a van, or have you got a van as well?
No, I haven't got a van. I've got a little Kia Rio. I waited to try and see if I could get a van, but I couldn't get the equivalent van for the money I had. My van was worth more than I paid for it when they destroyed it. So, because the price of vans has gone up, there was no chance of me replacing an 09 Fiat Doblo with, I think, they had fucking 120,000 on it, but a reconditioned engine, new timing belt or timing kit, clutch, all fucking receipted, and the cunts destroyed it. So I was never going to get another van for that price. Never.
So when you done the timing kit and all that, did you have the water pump and that done? I'm imagining as well.
It was all done. It was all done before I had the van. It was all done before I had it. All receipted with the RAC warranties. Fucking works. So the warranties had just expired because I'd had it just over 12 months. So, but it was, all the records were still there. So someone had a bargain right off from the auctions, because that's where it went. Went straight.
Yeah, listen, do you know the RAC? Listen to this one, it's the RAC. Right, so when I had my Volkswagen Passat, the fucking turbo went on it, right? I was coming from Manchester. The turbo went on the M62 and I limped it to fucking just outside Leeds. And I had the top package with RAC where you could get a fucking hotel or a taxi and all that home.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a taxi. And I was supposed to bring my car home, like fucking follow us.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, what they done, right, is this fucking bloke come, pick the fucking, like the contractor for the RAC, pick the fucking car up, put it on the fucking car transporter, fucked off, went to I think it was Wetherby, went to Wetherby stations, parked my car there overnight, right, and then went and left the keys somewhere, like with the garage or one of the shops, right, and then the next morning another fucking one car transporter went to pick my car up and I couldn't find it. Lost my fucking car.
Fuck's
sake. I mean, it was only 5-year-old, that car as well at the time. 5.5-year-old, $8,000 fucking car, and I lost it, mate. They found it though, but I was on the fucking, maybe taking our money back and all that. I was straight on him. Straight on him, mate. Fucking swear now, you couldn't make it up. I was fucking year-old, the big black fucking Passat. You know what I mean?
You can't, can you?
Yeah. So
I don't mind my little Kia Rio. It's only a 1,300 petrol. It's only got 50,000 on it, and it's not the newest. So I'm chuffed to bits with it. You put a thimble of petrol in it, go shopping. You know what I mean? It's fucking brilliant.
And what engine did you say?
Only a little 13 petrol. That's all. 13 petrol, and it's like I get like fucking probably 50 to the gallon, and that's on the hills I live on. So
down in the valleys, down in the valleys. Do you live in the valley? Do you live in the valleys?
I live at the very top of the Eastern Valley, which is we're the furthest valley east. So, a little 2-minute drive for me. And if it's a clear day, I can sort of stand up or take the dog up the mountain and look out, and I can see all the way down over Exmoor and everything if it's clear. From the one trig point, I think you can see on a proper clear day, whether it be winter or summer, I think you can see something like 7 or 8 different counties. It's crazy. It's crazy, to think that with your eyes, or even the scope of an air rifle, you can see Exmoor. It's bonkers.
I bet there's some wicked places to take the dog slow down there, eh?
Oh, it's lovely, especially on a day like today. I might the dog's been struggling a bit on his.
Sorry, cat. I'm
on
not
his
in the chat, you
titanium
know.
plate. So, morning, Reese. The dog's been struggling a few days on his titanium plate leg, so licking at it, and I've had to give him some fucking Metacalm and stuff, some painkillers.
Yeah.
But he's old, so. But if he's feeling frisky this afternoon, I might go up and, because it's clear, if it stays clear, I might go up and record the local waterfall.
Yeah, what it is, fucking news now, Yorkshire come here before I took Bella over the field, put her arms on her, and strapped. I said, I'm not fucking strapping my, I'm good, bro, I'm good. I'm not strapping my fucking GoPro. Strap these GoPro to it. I'd Bella doing a few tricks and that. And he still never sent me the fucking footage, man. Pussy all. No, but I said I was going to take it at the field today, but it's fucking Sunday and there'll be football over there, so I'll have to wait till this afternoon. I might go live with her and show you what you can do.
Well, my chest on this might fit the dog, actually. Good idea, that. Or put a fucking head strap on him.
Yeah, we done it with Bella, but what it is, it kept coming loose. You know what I mean? I thought you were going. Yeah. She fall over on that man, fucking. She crush you. I wasn't putting my fucking GoPro on there. Put it that way.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of I've got foam covers for wind and rubber covers for safety. But I've got the media mod for mine, which is a shell that has got like really.
Yeah, they're about 80 quid, them, aren't they? They're about 80 quid, aren't they? Them ministry off the GoPro. Fucking, I've looked at one.
Yeah, when I bought mine, the media mod had just come out for the Hero 8 Black, so I paid about 120 quid for my medium, just for the media mod. But I also bought the light, the little clip-on light that goes on top of the GoPro. So I think I might have it here, actually. Oh, I have. Oh.
Yeah, I saw my drone a couple of weeks ago, man. I'm thinking, I don't even know what I called it for now, really, but
it's in my GoPro bag.
GoPro.
What's people got in a GoPro bag? It's not a proper GoPro bag, it's a wash bag. Tripod.
Yeah, I've got a little tripod. 3 batteries. I just bought a charger as well. I GoPro charger a few weeks ago.
Microphone.
And that Media Kit, it's got a little thing with your little wind muffler on, hasn't it, as well? Media thing we've got you on about. I wonder if Sparky, did you get a camera? Let me get back on the chat. Did you get a camera, Spark? I said you didn't. I had. It's not like a fucking GoPro outright, but I said if you get stuck, I'd give you it.
I've got fucking rubber cases and all sorts. Where's my media mod? I won't fucking put it down somewhere.
I'll give a few phones and that away on AME, you know.
That's the media mod. It's got all sorts of different charging and microphone inputs. There's mics all over it. Which
he's asking which fucking what you call it, a GoPro have you got on the screen?
Here I
let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that because I'm in the chat. Yeah.
It's got
the 80 quid for the 10 now.
All over it. So I've got the light here as well somewhere, but the light is fucking hell.
I've got a door as well. Do you know the door where you can take the battery? I got a door. I lost my original, but I got a door off eBay, and you can open a little thing and plug it in and charge it as you go on.
Yeah. Oh, remote control.
Any more control?
Bluetooth remote. That'll work for my phone or the GoPro.
Go on.
Oh, fuck. I haven't lost my light. No, there it is.
I've been in the car with NMY before when he's like set his GoPro, right? And he's like live streamed.
Yeah.
Connected the fucking GoPro or the like sun visor and pointed out the window. I was going, go on. I don't know how to do that, man. Like, to be fair, I don't have to Google it like or YouTube.
GoPro light, but fucking hell, you charge it, and I mean it lasts fucking minutes.
It's still alright, that.
It's good. It's
bright,
good.
Isn't it? Bright.
It's really bright, but it doesn't last long, so you need a decent fucking battery pack to plug your GoPro and your light into.
I've just bought a new battery pack there. Put an Philips 71. Philips 71 before, but it fucked up, man. So I've just bought this one.
tangle
I
of
just thought
microphone
that.
and all sorts.
Fact, it
Yeah,
might need charging this.
I've got a couple of
I've got a
decent.
spare one now. I've sent a Joe. We needed a thing we like. It's not that. Yeah, that's 100% charge. That'll do, mate.
You're right, black, which is good because it's a good one. It's covered in microphones.
They are good. The fucking shit off GoPros, mate. Did Sparky, did you get a camera over? I ask questions. I ask questions, then forget to look, mate.
Yeah, sorry, Jaywick. That's the GoPro light for you. So yeah, this is always ready to go, but it's usually just for fishing. I should do a few more outdoor videos. I might do one today, actually. I might put my chesty on and when I take the dog to the waterfall.
I've got a spare memory card somewhere as well.
I got
I've got a
loads of
spare memory card, SD card. I think fucking 32 gig one, maybe. I've got a few anyway, to be fair.
Oh, DT, I've probably got a bit of a yellow finger on today. I have actually. See, I've been smoking too many rollies. Yeah, there's my finger.
I'm late, fucking level on.
Tiny little bit. That'll be coming off with some Milton in a minute.
Did you watch the boxing? Did you watch Capital last night? I was watching it on fucking YouTube there before you went live. I thought, I'll come over and have a little pop. But it was
No,
fucking, it was only the highlights, man. So it was going from like fucking 30 seconds or fucking a minute left of round 2 and then going on to round 4. No good, that.
yeah, no, I knew it was on and I did flick it on, but I was watching Netflix rather
Were
than
you
the
watching
boxing.
the Fall of the Ushers or something like that? It's called Ministry fucking class on Netflix.
What's that?
Well, I asked Mel, it's called, what it's called. It's something, the Fall of the Ushers, and they're a big pharmaceutical company. It's a bit trippy, like, as well.
Oh, no.
It's good. It's number 3 on Netflix. What's that thing called? What were you on? Fall of the House of the Ushers. It's good.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, get on it, Ministry. It's a little bit trippy, but it's all right.
I'm
Not
watching
proper
last.
trippy, like. It's not proper trippy, but it's a little bit trippy.
Yeah. Yeah, I sort of gravitate towards the same sort of thing. I don't watch a lot, but it all seems to be sort of historical sci-fi.
No, the best thing I've watched on there, Money Heist, I swear down, mate. When I watch things, right, like, I've gotten the pictures and everything with Mel. First ever time I bought the pictures and watched with Mel, right? If I'm not interested, right, I fall asleep, bro. You fucking elbow me, fucking out the pictures, man, you fall asleep. Even at home, it's got to be fucking. And that thing that I've just told you, that keeps me awake. That fucking Money Heist, I know it was fucking thingweed, it was in Spanish and the thingweed it over, but I swear down that had me on the edge of my seat. Had me, fucking what you calling it? What's it called? Fantasizing about doing things like that, man. I swear down, doing big bank jobs and that, mate.
Yeah, I'll the boxing. I'll catch it in a couple of days when they put the full rerun on.
Think the fell out, DT.
I'm the same when the Bellator's on the BBC. I'll go on the iPlayer or whatever. I'll wait till a couple of days after so I can
lose rank wrong and sit down.
Break. You know what I mean? There's always half-hour breaks in for adverts, fighters to get ready, whatever, advertising.
The light always chance sparks in there. And then you've got wrong-uns fucking running about trying to say he's a scammer, he's this, he's that. But the light always shines bright, you know, and it did on natural. It's mint when the shines out. Shine a light on itself, you think, wow. Wow.
Beyonce, you know I'm gonna go with the ET thing now, don't you? I wasn't even gonna make a video today, but I'm gonna have to now, aren't I? Lord of the Brown Finger Rings, Precious, and all that.
Fuck off, honestly. Oh, you fucking swear on me. That touched me, that. Okay, now, tickled was that like? Okay, now. Wow.
I might try and make light of things. To be honest, I don't know how I'll get away with half of it without being slated.
Honest to God, mate, that tickled me, that. Honest.
A carrot with some potato peel on it. Here we go with the. Oh, no.
I broke off Beyonce.
Oh,
Okay, mad. Oi, oi. Andy
I do-
W. in the house. Yorkshire pudding. We got Yorkshire puddings in, man. We got Yorkshire puddings in to see what's going on.
I think I touched a few people yesterday with the my Ultra parody on my video because I noticed that Arcash played it at some point.
I don't watch them all, mate, never, but maybe go and have a look. Big up, not that.
Morning, Ada.
I was going to say it down, man. Yes, we're lucky, Leeds. We're lucky yesterday, weren't we? Lucky fuckers. Where you joint now? Oh, come on, boy. Marching on together.
Yeah, I should watch more of the lower league football because I enjoy it more than Premiership. But I've really, well, a lot of sport. About the only sport I actively go out my way to watch is fucking rugby league.
Oh, boxing, mate. More boxing.
I do. I go out my way to watch Bellator.
Catch up. I want to look for the fucking thing where you can't remember. What was that? You soundboarding there, man? Someone soundboarding you, I think.
Yep, and they just got themselves banned.
Oh, was it?
It was someone JJ Dad, the name was, and authenticated with some sort of ridiculous made up bullshit. But they were there long enough for me to ban them. Bye bye. That's another one gone.
English Football League, there is ITV. Oh, that's what channel it's on. We'll put that in the bank for later.
I know T1. It's not the same, but I do like a bit of Bellator. I like a bit of. I used to like K1 back in the day, and I do really like One Championship because they mix it up, and it's all free on YouTube. The full shows when they're live, but they have designated MMA fights or designated Muay Thai fights, which are fucking brutal. So. But I am a fan of the One Championship. I do like UFC, but I didn't watch last night, Lordy. I was tempted to put my VPN to the US and do a closed stream last night, but I was just fooked and watching Netflix. I couldn't be asked to set it out, to be honest. I was just
Not
being
really
lazy.
into that UFC, mate, to be fair. I have watched it and that, but more boxing, mate. I like boxing better.
Yeah. I'm more of a fan of the boxing, to be honest. I always have been.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you one. I wouldn't even. Do you know what it is, mate? I wouldn't pay for them fights, mate. You know. I did the fucking Mayweather and McGregor fight, and I thought, what the fuck? After I done that, I thought, what the fuck did I do that for? I'd rather fucking watch him next day on YouTube. To be fair.
Yeah. So. Oh, Lordy, the UFC sounded like a flop last night, then. 2 fights cancelled, 2 early endings, over by 9:10.
Right, Misery, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to watch this Butter game from highlights.
No
Butter
worries.
yesterday. Nice one for
Worries.
letting us on, brother. At least no trouble followed me today, eh? He usually follows me all the time on here.
Nice and chilled here this morning. Nice and
I
chilled.
know. I know. Right, nice one for letting us on, Ministry. Have a good one, mate. And everyone in the chat, even all the haters. Well, have
No
a
worries,
good
Tom.
day, man. It's
Catch you in a
fucking
bit.
Sunday, man. Fucking Sunday, man.
Uh,
What's the matter with you? You know what I
It's
mean?
Sunday
Fucking
and the
Sunday.
sun's out. Well, it is here anyway. Bit cloudy, but the sun's out.
And before I go, we just got to say this, Ministry. I don't apologise, but it has to be said. Up the fucking butter all day long. Well, right, nice one, right, Ministry. I'm out.
All right, in a bit.
Have a good one, mate, yeah?
Yeah, and you. Have a good day.
Ta-da. Ta-da, mate, ta-da.
Yeah, up the borough from Lordy as well. And Nutter. Up the borough. Well, aye. Put the link back up. Not planning on doing a long stretchy one this morning, but only an hour so far, so at least half hour. I might have to mute or put some music on. You know, I can hear my missus about, so she's gonna want a cup of tea. Yeah, it's extremely chilled this morning. Very quiet. Not many people about. All I can hear is the occasional car and birds arguing. No doubt there'll be some fucking builders around at some point today covering my car in dust. Render. Chunks hacked off the wall. But yeah, I was pretty shocked myself to get up this morning and flick Jason's channel on, and he called me on to say about Mark's channel. That was a bit of a, because Crink, I know he's been bombed by him before, but looks like this time it was for a proper jobby. Yeah, couple of little showers yesterday, but it was decent yesterday. And it's nice today. We've had a nice sort of, the last couple of days have been a bit windy, but just showery. So that's why Kipper was making his sandwiches to come over and, look for the fungi, which there should be plenty of. Yeah, I think I will, if the dog's leg will allow. It's only a 5-10 minute walk from the car down to where the waterfall is on a tarmac road anyway, so you should be good. But I might go and have a look at the waterfall this afternoon and see what it's like, because the river's absolutely fucking in flood. So with the amount of rain we've had, it's all now just coming out the fucking mine, where the river starts, and off the mountain it all leads into fucking culverts. Now a little river does start in the town, so yeah, the water coming out of the mine is fucking crazy, and you can imagine the conditions the guys had to work in fucking hundreds of years ago. Oh, there's going to be all sorts of super fingers around later. Yes, T1. Excuse me, I've been fucking snotty and sneezing for 2 days, so I hope I haven't got a fucking the cold coming because it's only like 2 or 3 weeks since I had a mild man flu, so I can fuck off. Yeah, I had like 100+ subs blocked T1, so I removed everyone's spanners and just put 1 or 2 back. But yeah, no mods in this morning, but look. And as you can see, there's not really any need. Everyone's behaving themselves. It's Sunday morning. We're all here to worship the Sunday morning, so and it is still early. Really? Oh, the other night was a push too far, Beyonce. You know, I won't have anyone, whether it be people I talk to privately, mods, panel guests, or anybody telling me how to run my channel. And it was crazy the other night. Absolutely crazy. It was timeout after timeout. And it wasn't just, I know people saying, oh, it was only Zara. It wasn't just Zara. It was 1 or 2 more. And the more I did it, the more other people started being a bit malicious. And the old chat went a bit fucking south. So I chilled it with knocking Ice's spanner on the head for a bit. Ice is cool. He was having digs, but I don't bite. So, I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to get involved in other people's arguments. And I told him to keep it out of here. So, yeah. Speed dial. Yeah. That's if I decide I'm going to answer. And, Lordy, I haven't, it's over a week since I've had any contact with Zara. I've had more contact with Joe. There you go. I've had no, I've had a hello in the chat. I've not talked to or had a message off Zara in over a week. So there you go, Lordy. That's how much I'm on speed dial. You have not. Everyone's a mod. Morning, Ben. I'm gonna check this out there. It's early. I'm gonna get off. I've got washing to do. It's Sunday after all, so I've got washing to do, hoovering to do, all that good stuff that we get done on a Sunday before I go out. So if anyone wants to do a nice chilled morning live with a nice friendly chilled chat, then knock it up and I'll stay live long enough. If you want to put your link in, whoever it is, I'll put your link in for you. And yeah, I've done an hour. Few people have been asking me to do a morning live, so I thought I'd just do an hour, a little bit more maybe, but an hour will do, and maybe go live later. We'll see. I've got things to do, and take the dog out this afternoon, so I'll have to go out first, then take the dog out. Yeah, so it'll be it'll be sort of late afternoon, early evening if I do another live today. But yeah, there'll be a video in the pipeline somewhere. Probably an alien special or something. Seeing as I don't know much of what's been going on, it would be an alien and crinkle special probably. With a little bit of AJ and Ultra thrown in because they don't mind. I don't take the piss badly. They know it's good for. They know it's good for traffic. I don't pick on them or anything. it, Beyonce. Stop it. I think my phone was on the verge of exploding yesterday because I was sitting doing videos on it, and the battery was dying and it was getting warm. And I could even hear the fucking builders next door sniggering to themselves because I had the windows open. I could hear them sniggering to themselves as I was filming videos. So, oh, I haven't had a cooked dinner for ages. On a Sunday, we usually go for. I know it's not nice to say, but a Greg's fucking breakfast baguette and cup of coffee. We will probably miss that because the missus just got up. I'm gonna probably play out with a tune rather than a video or anything today. Put something nice and bouncy for everybody to get their morning going with. Two seconds. Just check this has got lyrics. Yeah, that'll do. People like this. Nice for the morning. Nice for the morning. We'll see. We'll see what people think. It's going to be a blast from the past for some people. Let's go!
It's Crazy Captain Jack here again. As you can see, I'm still hiding on the streets of Brussels. I think Shipit Steve knows where I am, but I'm gonna keep my head down. Because seeing as I've been doing baggies, if you get what I mean, you don't get what I mean, because you don't like baggies. You get this?
Hi guys, Gamer here. As you can see, I've got extremely rapid eye movement because I'm keeping an eye out for fucking Ultra and fucking AJ, the dirty bastards. Anakin! Precious! Hi guys, Gamer here. As you can see, I'm on the Mount Doom. And God in me precious! Because the Ultra and AJ were coming to get me precious off me. I'm not gonna let that happen. I got me Anakin for protection. So they can fuck off and get their own precious. Precious! I once knew a man named Shipit Steve. Didn't like videos done by me. Well, I would say get a grip, or that I don't give a shit. You get this? Thank you very much. You don't get this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You get this?